So with Leonhart is actually trying to. I would say like I think the concept is sort of similar to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying to open up a shop where it's all vintage stuff, it's all vintage product, and basically um, all the prices are pretty much what it was worth about 20 years ago.
Mm.
So that's the interesting thing. I don't know how the logistics are going to work with that, but it's going to be pretty interesting to see. Like I know you and we spoke about it. He could do like mystery packs where he would
Mm-hmm.
sell like mystery packs for like 10-15 bucks,
Right.
and then each of those mystery packs has like a golden ticket, kind of like a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
and sell that, and then all the money from that could go to charity, because I feel like this would be a good charity stunt. I mean, it's not
Mm-hmm.
really a stunt, but it'd be really good for charity.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. He could go about this many different ways.
Yeah.
In terms of logistics, I feel like actual content creators who are wanting to go there would want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
If the means were necessary, like if they were able to, they would definitely fly out there.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody's
So that's pretty
seen the
much it.
video. Everybody knows he did mention the golden ticket. He also mentioned key points that I want to point out to y'all in case y'all missed it, right? So he said it's going to be a worldwide thing. So this is going to be available to the whole world, not just the US. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's going to bring it just broadens this, because most people are like, "Oh, let's keep it in US." Like when people sell stuff or in general, right? They usually keep it in US, or if they're in international, no international shipping. So he's actually expanding this to worldwide. He did mention in his video that he will be opening this up to possible collaborations with other YouTubers, like other influencers. I don't know if anybody caught that, but that's pretty interesting. So he's willing to bring other people on board to help him with this, because he's saying this is a really really big thing and never done before, and he wants to be the ambassador of Pokemon and the ambassador of sharing the positivity. So I really like that. You can expect this to be in 2021. No time soon. It would have to be after COVID, right? And we're now seeing
Hmm.
wave two. We're not going to be expecting this to be anytime soon. Like, let's be honest, right? I could almost see this happening maybe late next year in 2021, depending on how wave two of COVID, because it's hitting everybody right now. Wave two. You have something? You keep smiling. I'm getting a little. You keep a little smirky smirk going on right now. Like, what do
You're
you got?
roboting for me again.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Everybody says I'm clear. You just gotta ignore it, okay? You just gotta ignore it, Shivam. I mean, we can expect rocket packs, base set blisters, which are really nice. They're like pack fresh, like box fresh. Jungle long crimps, gym challenges, base set 2, gym heroes. So
Would
I
it help
think.
if I went through my data? That seems a lot better.
Okay, yeah. I think smoothness wise, quality, but it's okay. It's all good. My quality is good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Okay. So I think he's opening up to the public after those few selected with the golden ticket gets it. And I've been also thinking, we talked about bringing the community together, having these conventions. I think if he's opening this up to the public, like he's still working on the logistics, of course. But when he does, if
Hmm.
he does bring this to the public and not just limited to the selected few, or maybe once the selected few has picked their packs, the people who have the option to even come visit the store, right? Because he said he's going to make it as nostalgic as possible, bringing in like the Snap Station, maybe some other things. Yeah, this could also be a outlet for collectors to get together. No,
Hmm.
like even
I, I
on a low
I
key.
think I think it'd be more of an outlet for content creators to get together, because I mean it's kind of hard to really say whether or not, if you have someone who's flying out, from Maine or something to
Mm-hmm.
Texas, just
Right.
to have one Pokemon product that's worth just as much as their plane ticket. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Granted, they are buying it for what it was worth 20 years ago, but in the end,
Right.
I mean that value still stands for what it was worth today, for what it's worth today. So it
For
makes it really difficult.
Right,
I
maybe
mean, it's
content
really tough.
creators, but there is also a community around Instagram that aren't necessarily content creators that been talking about meeting up. I know a few people on the Instagram scene that they want to do like a meet and greet, and they're not
Hmm.
necessarily content creators. They just post a lot of Pokemon product. and I know a couple of
I
groups that
mean,
are in, and they have been talking about that. So I'm just saying it gives them an outlet. For us, we would definitely be down if we saw like 6, 7 people that we talk to on a normal basis that we've never seen in person.
mm,
I would be
like
down to go.
for
I know
for
that.
I mean, I potentially could go if I got invited to it. Like, I don't want to show up unannounced, but I think the reason, part of the biggest reason why Leonhart did come up with this, well, this could be completely unrelated, but I know after I flew from Texas back to here the
Mm-hmm.
day after, I
Mm-hmm.
know DFW Pokemon and a bunch of other people, they hosted like this card convention sort of thing down in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So for those guys who do not know, it's DFW Pokemon is Scott Emmer. He was there in the whole dumb money break with Leonhart. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I saw some clips here and there, and it looked like
Mm-hmm.
a miniature Frankenstein's, but it was just all Pokemon and stuff. So that was really really cool to see. So
Wow.
like when we talk about different meets and greets, I think I don't know. We're getting to the point where we have to have these sort of conventions for actual collectors and not necessarily card. I mean TCG players, right? Like
Right.
Pokemon Worlds is more so catered towards competitive play.
Right.
It's a great place for people to meet up. I mean that's cool and all, but like we need something that's like dedicated for collectors, or sometimes collectors just don't really play the TCG.
Right. Yeah. So in terms of like Leonhardt's shop, what do you think are like the negatives and positive outlook on like the community for something like that? Because no one, he mentioned it, no one has ever done it, and he's right. He's paving a new path, paving new content, and doing something I think overall positive. But I wanted to get
Mm.
your opinion on possible negative outlooks or positive outlooks, everything. Because we spill the tea.
I mean,
we don't sugarcoat anything.
when it comes to negatives, right? You're just gonna have some people who want to take advantage of some sort of situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I think depending on how people are chosen, you're gonna have people who try and take advantage of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's really the only negative I can see from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would be a big flop. Like he would have to have. I mean, another negative would be him trying to do this too soon. Trying to do it in the midst of COVID. It wouldn't
Okay.
be a too great of a look unless he was able to, just have it post COVID. I think
Yeah.
that gives him enough time to plan this out, have a team developed
Mm-hmm.
than a one man operation. This is going to involve multiple people.
Right. Yeah. We talked about it too, and yeah, I think it's overall positive for the community. I think it's going to cause a lot of media towards towards him and the Pokemon in general. So I think it's positive all around. I think they're going to be set up a document or some signed document where you can't resell the product. He's going to work that somehow. I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's going to be for the resellers. He's going to come up with something. I mean, he does have that lawyer background in him, and they'll figure something out, especially with the products that are just absolutely insane. Like, who knows what the
Mm-hmm.
base set blister packs will be? They're like, what, 1,000 now? Who knows what they'll be like it next year? There's going to be more information coming up. This is just the beginning of it. I mean, you can even tell by his video, he's just touching on it, right? He's just like asking for opinions, asking for ideas, and we're gonna hear more in the future. And I'm super excited, just like us. We're even talking about it, so spreading more news about it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds for that, because I would love to buy a base
Mm-hmm.
set booster blister pack for $3.99. I don't know about you.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So